announced their running mate, the party split in half, irrevocably. When the other party announced their vice, it split the country along lines. When Obi announced his own, Labour Party waxed stronger, and I got to work. Nigerians are not sleeping. I spoke about his school and all those. Look, the youth, are seeing everything. From the scratch, I built 2 universities. Where I come from, we're educationally challenged. I am the leader in promoting education in northern Nigeria, with all modesty. People and institutions compete with me to promote education in northern Nigeria. So you can begin to see it. And Peter Obi made it a point of duty to go for someone like me. I was in the reps, I was in the Senate, yet to the best that I know so far, you have not had my name mentioned in any budget or any other kind of controversy. They were selling 360 houses of Apple. Only one member. I'm not saying the act was wrong, but I disagreed with the principle of and the source of repayment of those loans that they were taking. And I refused to buy the Apple house. Only 1 out of 360 refused to buy. Nigerians are saying this. I am all about promoting education. I have done it myself, 2 master's degrees, PhD. I'm willing and able to apply all that I know. I'm the promoter of what you call due process in Nigeria today. I brought it to Nigeria before they adopted it. The procurement system that I've been speaking about, I am the one, with all modesty, that has been behind it, unable to get government to do it the right way. When I get into government, together with a prudent person like Peter Obi, we will cut the waste and stop the stealing, like we said. That is what Nigerians are seeing in us. Forget the fact that they are seeing in age, we're closer to the youth. Not just that, there is something associated with the age, not just the number. Something tangible that Nigerians can feel. He studied philosophy, and you see philosophy in everything he does, in his business, in his politics, in his speeches. I mean, who would be derided in the way he was? That he is a Nollywood star, and he tells you, yeah. That reminds me, I will work with Nollywood. You have to be deep in knowledge, culture, and character. You need to be worth your weight in gold from where you come from to be such an individual. That is why Nigerians are believing in us.
The very last question.
So I'm Chidas and I work with the Associated Press Agency. My question covers on the cash shortage crisis we're seeing. Just before I came here, I was a family that they're having very rough accessing cash for their daily use. And that pretty much mirrors the challenges we're seeing in other families. So now there are concerns about this affecting the election in just a big way, in terms of not just limiting the number of voters that would come to vote, but also logistics challenges for having to facilitate all of the supplies they need to prepare for the election. So now I want to know, do you share the same concern? Because the woman I was able to say that she has to first of all eat to have the strength to go to polling to vote. And now just a week, you're seeing people having to spend all days in the queue and all. So do you think in any way that what we are seeing now in terms of the protests, the arrests, and inability to access cash just for daily use, it's going to have any impact on the election? Maybe going to lead into maybe postponement or even people having to come to the thinking?
Well, your questions bring me to say more about this government that I'm trying to avoid. But the truth has to be said. Since 2015, was there anything ever done right? That's what you have to see. Nothing has been done right. I just mentioned in the opening paragraph, not a single promise fulfilled. Nothing was ever done right by these people. We are appealing to Nigerians. Countries, especially like Nigeria, are most vulnerable during transition periods. that short transition period, that's the most vulnerable time for diverse countries like Nigeria. We have to work with citizens to hold this giant egg not to break. It's a very giant, fragile egg. We don't want it to break and spill on all of us. The sacrifice everyone has to make, that we are making, our citizens have to make the same. I still don't believe anybody will fall down and die. I pray not from hunger. You see, in our thinking, in our philosophy, that effort which you made in the most difficult circumstances yields you a greater result than the kind of sacrifice you make when you're in absolute comfort. Nigerians are in a lot of difficulty. We know we are even in greater difficulty than Nigerians, than citizens, or you think who cannot draw cash from ATMs. There is nothing we can say besides the fact that, please, Nigerians, the darkest part of the night is just before dawn. The sun has gone. The sun is yet to rise. The sun has gone, so to say, on this era, if this election works. And a very bright day is beckoning. Just bear out. We have days to go to the election and weeks, and we know we have to hit the ground running. But let me reiterate, these people have not done anything right. Nowhere in the world has a central bank ever been charged with fiscal responsibilities. But we have seen it years before now. CBN doing agriculture, only for us to come and find out the CBN governor had presidential ambition. This is wrong. Where is the commander-in-chief? What was he doing? Go back in time. There were 3 culprits. One ran away from the country. One was imprisoned, so to say, or jailed. The other one, who is the CBN governor, remained in his office, prospered. How come? How is that possible? And then to come and see that he became close to those who are close to commander-in-chief. Everything that could go wrong in Nigeria has gone wrong. So do not expect currency change to work out perfectly, because they have never done anything. People cannot still collect their PVC cards. And I would say PVC is even more important than cash. Where is the government? Everything that is going wrong is going wrong. A little more perseverance and we'll get there. I'm really, really sorry that Nigerians are going through this. We're all in it. We're feeling it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Excellency. Thank you very much, Excellency.
Yes.
Some of our colleagues are going to ask a few more questions. I hope you can spare a few minutes.
Yeah, I will. And by the way, the constitutional role of the law of CBN does not have anything to do with elections. It is banker to the federal government, a lender of the last resort, financial, economic, and monetary, not fiscal. To deviate from that and say that Central Bank of Nigeria engaged in a certain change of currency for the sake of elections, this has never happened in history. At least I studied economics. I know, I think I can comfortably, it is completely wrong for CBN to do anything that is political or electoral, because it is not their work. It is not the work of CBN to do anything electoral. They could not manage the value of the Naira. They saw Naira fall from 197 to 750. And they come to tell us that they are doing this for elections. Why did they not change the currency before 2019 elections? We're not going, well, if they are trying to stop vote buying, in principle, it is good. In principle. But how is it being implemented? CBN has nothing to do with elections. That's the answer. Yes. Yes. Yeah, finish. You say your colleagues.
Yes.
Yeah.
They need to ask some of the questions.
Yes.
Of you. But you need to step aside so that they can actually do that on outside the stage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Quality of.
Yes. Last but not the least, I mean, on this currency issue, now that it hurts so much, the governor of the state, which in 2019 gave President Muhammadu Buhari 1.9 million votes, literally delivered Buhari to us. That governor has come out to say that Buhari's government has not achieved anything in 8 years. And without disparaging the governor again, I mean, the news is the news. This is a governor that was seen with a very, very despicable act, which Mr. President again turned his head away and allowed it to happen. The president who claims to be fighting corruption. Now that same governor, because of Naira, has turned around to tell the whole world this president has achieved nothing in 8 years after giving him after his state giving him 1.9 million votes. If you ask me, not just this individual, not just the political party, but that entire system must never be trusted again to get anywhere close to power. Thank you so much.
Can we give DP a round of applause? I think he did well. Don't you think so? So that is what Nigeria should be looking forward to. We are not the type of people who avoid the media. We have things to say, we have things to share with people of Nigeria, and we'll never shy away from that. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, just one announcement. There will be tea break immediately after now. Please, in 5 minutes, come back for another announcement. Thank you.
Please do not go away. Very important announcement, please. After the interview with
that's not the Nigeria that every one of us want. Enough is enough. And I tell you today, it is no longer business as usual. It is now business unusual. The sea finish whether they see people. Titan will trade.
They are real. They are the drama queens of Abuja. Who said I need the difference? Ha!